Hi there everyone, welcome back to Cody's Lab. As you can see, we're right up here at the mine. Now I'm not going to be doing any work back in there today. Rather, I'm going to be doing some stuff out here and of course working on that air compressor. We'll go have a look at that in a little bit, but for now I want to put a door on it. So I just made myself a little screen door here. This is mostly just to keep the cows from coming in because the cows have been trying to get in there and I really don't like them trampling my stuff. Also, this ought to keep cougars out as well. So let's screw it on and see how it looks. I might have to dig away the dirt a little bit to make it fit, but I can do that. As you can see, I've successfully locked my dogs inside the mine. Aha, how about that? So yeah, it's just a simple screen mesh door to keep the animals from getting in. I'll make a better door in there sometime, but that's going to be a while before I get to that. Let's show you how this opens. You see, I've actually got it so that it opens out like this. That way I can put a prop here, even use that shovel, and we can walk under this. And now, when rocks and stuff fall down from up there, it'll get caught by the screen. So it's not raining down on our heads anymore. I think that's nice. Anyway, I think I'm actually going to put a little bit of concrete around these posts right here, just to anchor it down a little bit better so this doesn't jiggle around so much. I don't like that. As you can see, I've dug away a little bit of material around the bottom of the post, and I also added a few screws to help hold the cement. So let's put it in. Okay, it doesn't look like much, but that's 240 pounds of concrete mix, along with about 5 gallons of water. It took me 2 trips with a four-wheeler to get it all up here. There it is. I think I need quite a bit more concrete. Maybe one day I'll get an arch in here or something. But for now, that'll hold the posts in place so they don't shake around so much. Let's go look at that air compressor, shall we? So here's where I am on the air compressor. You can see I've got the head off. I also took the oil pan off and I've looked inside of there and I now know what's wrong with it. See the piston right here? Like everything looks fine. The rings are still good, except for the fact that the bearing cap was off a little bit. You see this bolt is a little bit bent. It's because the castle nut here was loose. It had like worked its way off a little. And so the bearing cap was like this a little bit, and that gave it a lot of space to slap around. That completely destroyed the bearing surface right there. In fact, the pieces of it were down in the oil pan. But yeah, that seems to be all that happened to it. I did take off one of the other bearing caps. I don't know if you can see, but see those little metal spots? That tells me that it did run low on oil at least once, and you've got a little bit of metal on metal action there, which isn't supposed to happen. But it wasn't really all that bad. You see, it's not really scratched up too bad. Like, this would still be usable. You know, I just polish this out a little bit and it'd be good to go. Still, I think I'm actually going to replace all the bearings. I'm going to get a micrometer and see if the crankshaft is out of round. If so, I'm going to have to take the crankshaft out and have it machined. And if I do that, I may as well change all of the bearings out. But if it is fairly close to being round, I could actually just polish it up real good and hit it run for probably quite a long time. But while I've got it apart, I'm definitely going to grind these valves because there's a lot of carbon here. And it wasn't getting very good compression because of that. Yeah, I think I can get this running. It'll take me a little while because I got to send off for parts, but hopefully by next episode we'll see her fire. As you can see here, we're still working on the bulldozer. It had a really bad exhaust leak, and that's part of the reason why it was smoking so much. But once we get all the holes in the exhaust patched up, it should run the turbo much better, get more air into the cylinders. That'll give it more horsepower, and it'll burn the fuel more cleanly. Sorry for the shorter episode today, but I know a lot of you guys would rather actually see a short episode more often rather than long episodes with really far apart. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next time.